there. He's not there. Okay, that's good. But my God, he's on mute. We gotta get
I'm right here. I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm muted out. Okay. Hold on.
Alright, what's up, everybody? What's happening? Wednesday night biker podcast. I gotta get my guests off of mute though. I don't know. You gotta hit mute. You gotta hit mute. Sil, we gotta get you off of mute.
It's not me. It's not. Can you guys hear me? It's not me. Let me see something. Did the action cam go? No, I'm still live on the action cam. I'm still here, brother. I'm still here. Let me see something.
Go to the program and see if you got the mute selector over there where you can select yourself off.
Nope. Can you guys at least hear me? Y'all can't even hear me?
You're talking, but I can't hear.
It's muted on your end. It showed me crossed out on your screen. Hold on, let me see something.
Yeah, hold on a second. Logs. We're working on something. Logs. We're working on getting big sound in here. What's up, world? Just keep saying it's get him in mute. And I'm not sure how to get him out of mute. What's up, John? Yeah, go ahead and kick him out. While we get big sound, we're gonna chime in anyway, man.
Yeah, who's willing to eat, man?
What up, though? Motorcycle set. And if you're a fly chicken out there, you know, stay fly. You see. What's happening? There you go.
You hear? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, but who's going back to?
Can y'all hear me now?
Is echoing again? Yeah. We hear you, though, Sam.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I hear you loud and clear. Y'all crystal clear on my end, bro, so.
Well, I hope if anybody out there watching, let us know if y'all hear some echo or some feedback. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out real soon. We got some echo.
Harley's motorcycles. Lavish. Upload image. Lavish.
Yeah. Okay, we here now. We here. Hey, everybody out there, whoever tuned in, man, y'all hear echo? Are we good?
Do you guys hear echo on Lavish's platform? If you're watching on Lavish's platform, do you guys hear echo? As far as my people, they say they good. They say his audio is muffled. Sarah, you are clear. Your guest is not. You're clear, but your guest is not. The other dude is muffled. They said the other dude is muffled. I think that's just was how P talk. Y'all just don't. You
talking,
you're going to have to take some of that bass out here because his shit sounds. That's that late night Teddy P.
Hey, I got my shit set up.
He got this late night Teddy P shit going on right here, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, man.
How does
like I say, I can hear everything, but I just want to make sure I ain't got nobody to chime in over here on my end yet to let me know if it's an echo or not over there.
My Facebook user said we can't understand shit he's saying.
Oh, shit.
What about what Lavish has said? Can you hear Lavish?
Can y'all hear Lavish?
You guys know the difference between Lavish and Pedro? Can you guys hear when Lavish speaks? Is it crystal clear?
Is it crystal clear right now as I'm speaking? Over on Big Sales platform, anybody that's listening and watching, can you hear me clear, or is it breaking up?
Not on. Not.
All right. Well, I got somebody. You say I'm clear. So if I'm clear, I'm good. That's what I gotta do.
Not an echo. Not an echo. Just so much cell. You're the only one clear. Negative. Now they're saying now you're clear. Now it was.
Now I'm clear.
Not an echo, just too much bass.
Okay.
These people, my people picky. Sounds like he's over. Sound like he's over modulating. Whatever the fuck that. What is over modulating? I don't
know those terms.
Yeah, that sounds like he over there masturbating or something. I don't know what the hell going on. Hey, so look, bro, we're trying to do some stuff, man. And
yeah, we're trying to do some cool stuff, man, right now.
This is some amazing.
Y'all see that beach band stuff in the background? That's some cool shit right there.
But beyond that, this whole platform that we're putting together is two amazing men that are trying to come together and to bring you guys some quality content. So it's going to be our trial and error. Well, we're both learning to communicate through all this technology, and neither one of us has an engineering degree. So we are blessed to be here. I am to get this far, Lavish. I want to tell you, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Just for us to be. So this for Lavish right here, y'all. So. And then this is for Pedro.
Hold on, man. I gotta redo the intro, man. Everybody, y'all already know who I got on the show, but we gotta go ahead. Since we clear, we gotta go ahead and start from the top. So let me go ahead and start from the top. Welcome everybody to the Lavish Podcast. And today we got a dude who's letting me know that it's all static right now, and I'm not sure why. However, I got Big Sale. Big Sale over here, man. FHO, Fast Harleys only. Make some noise. Yeah.
Make sure y'all put the H when I see one.
Yeah.
My partner.
Yes.
Yeah, Big Sale, man. What's happening, man? What's going on, man?
What's going on, Lavish, man? First off, man, how y'all holding up out there in Detroit, man? How's the weather, man?
Man, the weather's coming. It's slow, but it's coming.
And I'm going to say this, man, because every time I hear all of the negative stuff about Detroit, I'm like, dude, I was there, and I hung with some real players, and we was everywhere. From 8th mile, 5th mile, 9th mile, 13th mile, and some other, and we didn't have I don't know how.
You definitely hung with me, so I know you hung with some cool kids.
What I'm saying. So, and I hung with both of y'all. Paid another cool cat, another major the Detroit figure over there. So I don't know where the news be finding all that bull crap from, but I'm like, man, show my partners them. So shout out to you, man, for that. But I'm here, everybody. For everybody that don't know me, man, my name is Big Sale. I consider myself to be one of the coolest cats in the motorcycle game, man. Anything motorcycling, we could talk about it. I'm very straightforward. Sometimes that turns people off. Sometimes that turns people on. But one thing about me, however you ask me, is you're going to get nothing but the truth. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't water it down. And I bring it to you raw and uncut. So that's who Big Sale is. And FHO, Atlanta GA on YouTube is my platform. And one of my platforms and everything else. So, what to do?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And let me start off by saying this, man, about my guy Big Sale. So, Big Sale, he been doing this for quite some time, man. And when I first started and thought about doing the whole podcast, the first person I called was Big Sale. I wasn't going in the direction of the biking stuff, but I called him, man, and I told him, hey, Sale, listen, I want to do some podcasting, and I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to do. And he told me everything to buy. He told me what to do. And every time I had a problem, an issue, some type of thought, I was able to call this guy up, man. I didn't have to have him worrying about being in competition. I didn't have to worry about him being negative. He was straightforward, gave me some insight, showed me, told me, helped me. And I just want to say thanks for that, man. Thanks for, sharing that with me. Because, far too many times somebody's doing something that another person is doing and then they don't want to share the knowledge.
Well, so, one thing about me, man.
Thank you for that.
Man, not a problem. Thank you. One thing about me is I preach we all we got. And, my thing of it is I definitely love helping people that have a passion for it. I get calls all day from a lot of flybys, a lot of cats that want to do it for the likes and, the TikToks or whatever. And I kind of pass over those guys. But when a person call me and they're asking the right questions and I can tell their passion, and that's even with towing. Even here in Georgia, since I started towing motorcycles, there's 5 other companies that are now towing motorcycles. So, and these cats called me and watched my equipment and looked at it and so I don't have a problem with that. Like I tell everybody, we got to work together. And another thing, what keeps me on top is you can't out hustle the kid. I'm when you sleep, I'm hustling, period. And when you hustling, I'm double hustling. So it is what it is. But yeah, but that's just what it is, Lavish. I don't mind helping those that really are passionate about whatever that I can help them with.
Yeah, no, not at all, man. Not at all. Not at all, man. Now I'm sitting up here doing biker stuff, man, doing the biker podcast, man. And what better guy to have on the show but you? So Sil, man, first of all, man, let's start off and let's talk about this Tampa thing, man. I want to get right to it, man. Let's talk about the beach bass down in Tampa coming up this year. Let's talk about it.
All right, so the Tampa Jamboree, May 26th through the 29th, is an event that was birthed by my man Top Christian. His name is Top. His real name is Christian Hill, but they call him Top. It was birthed by him being an OG on the set, dealing with all the other events that he's been through from Sturgis to Roundup, whatever, Daytona. He decided that he wanted to come up with an event that we can have to be proud of that was our own. And nothing towards anybody else's event. This is not in competition with nobody else. We just wanted to he just wanted originally to create an event that we could be proud of. So I stuck with him. First year, second year, the pandemic, COVID shut us down 1 year. Then the weather was real bad 1 year. So he reached out to me. We collaborated. The city got together, put us together, and we collaborated, became business partners. And he listens to me, I listen to him. He trusts me, I trust him. Whatever he say, go. Whatever I say, go. And the biggest thing was when we first got together, we shook hands and we said, understand this. Nothing will come between us, not no amount of money, not no amount of decision making. It ain't a big me, a big you. It's both of us. And as men, as black men, we were able to understand that, and we were able to stand on that, and it's been beautiful ever since. I can make a whole decision and let him know the decision that I made, and it's fine. He can make a whole decision and he let me know, and it's fine, because at the end of the day, I know his passion for what he birthed, and he knows my passion, as well for what my vision is, and it just works. So that's number one. Number two, we came up with something that is an event about respect. One of the things that we did right off the rip was we took it to the city. We met with the mayor, everybody on down, the police chiefs and everybody, and said, listen, do you guys want this revenue? A lot of times we as blacks don't understand the power that we have. And I don't even want to say we as black, we as motorcyclists don't understand the power that we have. All of us, for the most part, I'm gonna just say this: between the three cats that's on this podcast, it's $200,000 worth of motorcycles. Between,
I don't know about that.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't even gonna add my wife or his, other motorcycle. We just gonna talk about the ones that we actually ride. It's $200,000 worth of motorcycles between us three. Not to mention in the household, if you add the household, let's say $250. Now that may sound like a small amount of money, but that's a powerful amount of money. Now you add 10 of us, 100 of us, 1,000 of us. That is a lot of money that's being spent on a culture, on a brand, on a lifestyle. So what people need to realize is that when you put together a culture, motorcycling is a culture, it's a lifestyle. And, for some it's a hobby. But when you put together this thing, when we come together collectively, that's power, that's buying power, that's revenue, that's spending, that's everything. That is the power that dominates the industry, period. So we understood that, and we took that to the city and say, listen, do you want this revenue? And the city said, hell yeah. Okay, well, if you want this revenue, this is what me and my people need. And this is what we need you to understand. We're not asking you to let us break no laws. We're not asking you to let us do stuff that's illegal. We're not asking you for that. All we want to know is, will you give us a chance to learn you the culture? Will you give us a chance to teach you to understand when Pedro pulls up, with at least a $1,500 outfit on. You feel what I'm saying? On a $75,000 motorcycle. When he pull up and he sit there and he got his music playing and he's chilling, he don't mean no harm by that. You feel what I'm saying? He just doing his thing. So that's what we've been working with, man, with the city, is to get them to understand the culture. A lot of times, the motorcycle itself, just your motorcycle sitting there by itself, people can pass by your motorcycle with not you even on it, just your motorcycle, and have an attitude because of it's just a motorcycle. So the motorcycle itself gets a bad rep. Then here it is, you put yourself on a motorcycle. That enhances the bad rep because all they know is Sons of Anarchy. So every time they see one of your motorcycle, you Jack's Teller little brother. You feel me? So we had to teach them the culture. We had to teach them the understanding, and we had to let them know, hey, we're a little different. We're a little bit more flashy. We're a little bit more louder. We're a little bit more, suave with it. And they agreed to that. And that's what we've been working on. So the Tampa Jamboree, we consider it to be an event that is an event that will be highly respected. Our number one goal was, number one, to respect you as a human being, as a person, no matter what race, creed, or origin. To respect your motorcycle, to show your motorcycle some love. Because so many times people invite us to these events without having our consideration that, hey, I got a $60,000 motorcycle. I'm not trying to be in the mud. I'm not trying to be in the gravel. I'm not trying to be in the dirt. You feel me? So we created an event that or some place where they don't want us. Period. Your attitude is fucked up. Because once you get attitude, your attitude gonna trigger our attitude. You feel what I'm saying? So that was the whole thing in a nutshell, man. We put together an event, and I'm so proud of my man. And I'm gonna try to get him on the thing. But we put together an event, man, to where it's all about being respected. It's all about you being respected, your motorcycle being respected, and more importantly, your dollars being respected. Because at the end of the day, that's what's important. Why would I want to go somewhere and pay $400 a night, $300 a night, or $250 a night for a hotel, and my mortgage is $1,000, and I'm gonna go spend my whole mortgage in one weekend? You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that that some of us don't do that, or some of us, because it is what it is. Because you can come and spend the top dollar. So from there, once the city got on board, and Mr. Santiago and Mrs. Sherry Brown got on board, everybody got on board. From there, we went to the hotels and we said, listen, I don't need your cheapest rate. I need your cheapest rate cut in half. So for the first 30-something hotels that we had, like our host hotel is the Renaissance, the Tampa International Renaissance. That's a $500 a night hotel. If you were able to get into that hotel when we first put it out there, it was $129 a night. You feel me? So, and that's what we did. We went to, and we didn't take a kickback. So we said, hey, don't give us no kickback. Give the kickback to the patrons. Give it to our people. So we don't get a kickback from none of the hotels. I know a lot of people think I'm making money off the hotels. No, we don't get a kickback from that. So we went to the hotels. The third or fourth thing that we did was we said, okay, now listen, how do we show the motorcycle community respect? How do we give them respect and show them respect? And that's when we said, okay, we have to get an artist, and we have to get a top-notch artist. And that's what we ended up doing. We ended up getting an artist that demands the respect, and we went out and got Rick Ross. So the
rapper.
Oh, matter of fact, let me show you. Let me let you.
Let's go ahead and show it to me.
Hold on.
The biggest boss in the game, Ricky Rose, and I'm letting you know it's official. I will be performing live at the United Bikers Jamboree, Tampa, Florida, Saturday, May 28th, 2022. This is an event you don't want to miss. Get your tickets now, because the biggest boss going to be in the building, and you know how I get down. Biggest.
Yeah, that part right there. So that within itself, me learning how to deal with that, having help from my man Mike Goodall, and just the other part. Now I'll skip the part too because I want to put this in there. So when we thought about this whole event, we said, okay, listen, let's give the community on a whole a chance to be a part of this. So we opened it up for investment opportunity for anybody. Black, white, Mexican, Chinese, club, non-club. You know, we opened the investment up for 4 months. For over 4 months, I had Zoom calls telling you what, you know, how much you wanted to invest, what your investment consisted of, the return, the possible returns, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So for 4 months, anybody could have invested in this and been a lifetime partner in this venture with me and my man Top. Out of that 4 months, we got 4 people to commit. Of course, my family, FHO, committed. They put their money together and came up with their portion. My man Mike Cadall was one of him and his wife came together, came up with their portion. Another set of cats from the DMV area put their money together and came up with their portion. And then let me show you how wonderful this whole investment was. I am so proud of this lady. Her name is Samantha, and I don't want to put her business out there, but her name is Samantha. She's a single mother. Her friend invited her to the Jamboree. And so she started listening, and she heard about the investment opportunity to be an investor. She went from just coming to the Jamboree to she's a full-time investor. She's an investor into the Jamboree. A single mother, you know, just decided that I'm going to take a chance at it and whatever. So it was awesome and wonderful for me and my man Top. It was a help, but more importantly, we didn't do it for the help because we had already had the budget to put together what we needed to put together. But having it open to anybody could have invested. We actually personally reached out to certain individuals, certain clubs, and then we opened it. We had, you know, I had a total of 5 or 6 different Zooms explaining the investment. So this whole thing is put together by people that are passionate about motorcycling, and they have a say-so as far as to how we do this, how we do that. Then we opened it up for sponsorship. So when it came to sponsorship, the Guerrilla Riders here in Atlanta, Georgia, Rising Divas here in Atlanta, Georgia, Rising Sons, they got 3 or 4 chapters. No Limit out of Arkansas jumped on board. And then we have K9MC out of Maryland, DMV area. They jumped on board as far as sponsorships. And then we got the Queens of the South. Their nation jumped on board as far as sponsorship. So we put this thing together, man, with a collective group of individuals, with everybody in mind of what we were looking for. So the Tampa Jamboree, man, is going to be an event that's like no other. It's going to be an event for grown folks. I know a lot of people think it's the new Freaknik because of all of the conversation and everything.
Oh, I seen the groups.
Well, Facebook done shut down 5 of our groups already. Facebook done shut down 5 of our groups already. Shut them down. There's too much positivity going on up in here. You understand me? So Facebook done shut down 5 of our groups, but we still have. If you go on Facebook, you can still find the Tampa Jamboree page. I have some excellent moderators. My girl Boots, Lisa. Seymour Butts, my other man from let me see. So, but anyway, I got an excellent group of moderators, man, that help with the page, and administrators who do their thing with the page, man, and I couldn't do it without them. So I don't want my man Christopher. I don't want to forget any of them cats because they are my girl Jamila. They are on it, man. So we try our best to keep the page active. We tried our best to keep the information flowing on there, and I definitely got to give him a shout out too. But I mean, hands down, man, it's an event for grown folks. So let me give you the itinerary, and I know I'm probably talking too much, but anyway, we actually start rolling on Wednesday. I'll be there Monday. We actually have our first meet and greet on Wednesday at the host hotel. Our meet and greet starts Wednesday. Then we have a Welcome to Tampa meet and greet that will be put on by Tampa, by the Visit Tampa Bay Center at one of the restaurants. The DJ will be out in the parking lot. You better grab your food, get served, the whole 9 yards, at the restaurant outside. So we're going to parking lot pimp that one. And then we got Thursday night, we got the beer crawl through Ybor City, the different bars. I don't know if we can call it beer crawl, but the different bars and different things like that. We're going to take over Ybor City. We're trying to get it to where we can shut it down where all the bikes can park in Ybor City. Now, Ybor City in Tampa is like Crenshaw in LA, or it's like Beverly Hills, like Rodeo Drive. It's where all of the cigar makers, the big cigar manufacturers, and all of those people have shops all up and down. Some of the most famous restaurants are in Ybor City. So we're trying to set up a after that bike night there at Ybor City, where you can walk the whole strip, drink, and all, have fun. And then also there's rolling to the fairgrounds Thursday. Friday morning we continue rolling. And at that point, and I forgot, man, MOB, Money Over Bullshit, they will be hosting the sound series. They're in charge of the sound competition. They got on board as sponsors, and they took over that part. So shout out to Money Over Bullshit. I didn't mean to forget you guys. I'm sorry. So Friday is the car and bike show. The bike show will be hosted by No Limit, but the sound competition will be hosted by MOB. They got strict rules, prizes, and I think they're giving away like $5,000. For the loudest bike or whatever they got going on. So there's the bike show, but then you got all the other clubs. We got spades, dominoes, bid whist. We're gonna be playing, jump rope, hula hoop. We're gonna be doing, a bunch of grown folk stuff there Friday, and then it's just basically kick it all day Friday. Fairgrounds, all the vendors, all the different vendors, and everybody hanging out. And then Friday night we have the concert. Starting off with Melanie Camacho, the comedian. She just put out a new movie, too. She's hella funny. Matter of fact, let me just show you who she is real quick, Miss Melanie. Hold on.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, comedian Melanie Camacho, and it's about to go down. Beach Bash 2022, y'all. Tampa, Florida, United Bikers Jamboree. This is the third time, the third year, the third round, and it's going down May 26th through the 29th. They gonna kick it off with Rick Ross. They got Mystical. They got Melanie Camacho and a couple more I can't even mention. Y'all save the...
So that's Miss Melanie Camacho. We got her performing. Hell of a comedian. She's funny as shit. And then we got my man right here, Jeter Jones.
Twinkle, little star. You know what time it is. Yo, Top. Yo, Sailor. If it ain't Tampa, it ain't me, baby. I'm ready. You tell Tom Brady I'm coming, baby. The king of trail riding blues is coming to Bikers Jamboree May the 27th. It's going down like 4 class on the Cadillac with the fifth wheel in the back, baby. Get ready, Tampa. Tampa, you know I'm ready, baby. Come.
That's me. That's the king of trail riding blues. And then after him, of course, we got this cat right here performing.
Hey, what's that? You big dog listening to the building, man. You listen to the real. Check it out, Tampa. It's going down, baby. It's up. May the 27th. Tampa Bikers Jamboree. You heard me? That's what's going down there, man. Dude, I'm listening to the building.
So that's Friday night. Now I'll give you all that Friday. You got all of that Friday night. Then we come back to, so then Saturday, what we have, we rented a private beach. We have the whole beach to ourselves. It's a private beach in Tampa. We got. Listen. Let me just say.
I want to know can we be nude? Like the women, there's gonna be women there, and can we be nude on that private beach?
K9 and FHO got together. They're doing a $1,500 bikini contest. That's one of the things. Guerrilla Riders is hosting a water balloon dodgeball contest. That's something else. We got the tug of war, but guess what game that I got? I got the butt naked twister, man. Yeah. I got the adult twister, man. That I'm saying.
Yeah. Women only.
Well, no, because I really, don't mind the co-ed because I don't, I want to hit the left foot on yellow and she got a whole thing laying across her cheek. What is she gonna do with this? So and again, it's all adult fun. It's. However, but if you were on the page like you say you was, Lavish, then you already know them heifers said they ain't playing no game.
I just hope they live up to what they've been talking about. I hope they live up to it, because me, man, I'm coming with some baby oil. I don't need no sunscreen. Come with some baby oil and some muscles.
Hey, man, so it's supposed to be a wild time. That's it. Also, I forgot too, Friday we have the lunch run. That we're taking everybody to lunch at a couple of the local restaurants in town, man. That's another exciting thing, too. So Saturday, we have the beach blast at the private beach, and then we come back to the fairgrounds to kick off the concert for Saturday night. Again, another performance by Melanie Camacho. Of course, Rick Ross, but I'm putting something in between Rick Ross. We haven't finalized it yet, but we're putting something in, another artist in between Rick Ross, so that you will have that full concert. Now, here we go. This has been our biggest dilemma. We're giving you all of that for $200. $200.
All right, so now you got that. I just want to make this statement and actually review on this. We're dealing with bikers.
Mm-hmm.
Bikers want to participate. Bikers want to do a lot. Now, when you say $200, how was the reaction?
Oh, no, you got a lot of people that's been upset about it. You got a lot of people asking, how can I take advantage of the bike set? How can I fleece the bike set? Why am I fleecing the bike set? You know, the whole 9 yards. You got people that totally disagree with the $200.
But you know, what's crazy is that if you think about it, it's just because of you.
You know what? Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna check this out. Because really, just one ticket to a concert with Rick Ross is going to start you about $85. Period, though.
Okay.
Just for him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in town, a ticket to the Rick Ross concert will probably be $85.
In Georgia, because I got something that I'm finna show you too. In Georgia, the Rick Ross when he performed here, the outside the stadium ticket to sit outside and watch him on the big screen was $175. Yeah, see the price is probably a little bit different down there, but down here, it's $175.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see it could have been $125.
Yeah.
So we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
That's 4 days right there.
Yes. $200.
Yeah. No, I just mentioned that because we keep up with stuff, and we hear rumors, we hear people talking, whispering, man. That'd be crazy if somebody about to pay $200, man.
Well,
come down and like you did, man. $200.
I got over 1,500 people that have already paid $200.
I got X amount of people already paid, so y'all don't want to come, don't come. I'm also telling you that people pay, I ain't gonna say what with anybody no way. Other persons from one another is disrespectful the whole time.
That part. Right. So I don't know if you guys know, but Rick Ross has a car show that he's putting on here the weekend before Tampa, before my event.
Right.
So let me at his house. So let me show you what it costs to get into this concert. And I got it right here. I got it on the phone. This is the actual Rick Ross car show agenda concert, the whole 9 yards. Rick Ross. You got 58 days, 15 hours, 6 minutes. Well, he got a countdown of what's left. Now, so let me read you this. To put your car in the show, and this is only from 11 to join the event from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. What's that, 7 hours? Okay. To put your car in the show is $750.
$750. I need to get a promoter in that car show.
Hold on now, I'm not done now. To be a food truck vendor is $2,500. Okay. If you want to boss up and be a VIP member, which includes party with the boss, VIP car placement, a reception pass, parking pass, car access, and a Rick Ross gift bag, is $2,500. Okay. If you just want to get in to the premises and you stay behind the gated line or whatever they got, that's $250. Okay. Parking is $50. So for you to get in and just be behind the line is $300. Now, if you want to put your bike in the show, that's $750. If you want to be a vendor other than a food vendor, if you want to be whatever kind of vendor, clothes vendor or whatever, that's $2,500. Now, here we go. Hold on to your seats now. I'm telling you, right, Pedro, put your seatbelt on.
Right. Hold on to your seat.
Yeah. To be a VIP vendor, to get your vending booth put near the home, to be a VIP vendor, and to get your vending booth put close to the home is $25,000.
25,000. How many people pay for that?
I don't ask me. I'm pretty sure. You know, I know this cat here can't afford it. You understand me? So that's to be a listen. That says vending near home. That's just to be a vendor near the house. So if it's 25,000 to be near the house, what do you think you're gonna get for 2,500?
Man, he's gonna be out there. I heard the promised land is pretty big, so you'll be near the road.
So when you say, and that's just for one day with no guarantee of even seeing Rick Ross, period.
Right.
I'm giving you everybody the whole weekend for 200. I don't want to hear. I wish I had saw these prices before I made my prices. Yeah. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying, me?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So pretty much, man, they'll get prices what your price is, man. You gonna deal with it or not.
And again, I would love for everybody to be there. And again, I pray to God that I get blessed one day to be a multi-gazillionaire where I could just put this whole thing on for free. All you gotta do is come. And that is honest to God how I feel in my heart. If I ever was to have the money to produce an event of this caliber and just give it to you for free, I would. That's because I love you that much. So that's just me, man. That's what it is. The Tampa Biker Jamboree. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. For any information to be a vendor, RV, spaces, or whatever, it's www.unitedbikerz.com, and all your information is there. And you should be able to have a ball. 1 second. Let me get I want to really get my business partner on the line real quick, see if I can get him on the line. Hold on, y'all. Also, I want to show some of this merchandise that we got too, because we have a merchandise. If you know. Okay. Also, as of right now, too, gentlemen, we've sold out of 39 hotels. We've been trying to get more hotels to get on board. But right now, we're 39, and I'm not just talking BS. You can't find a hotel for those dates nowhere in Tampa or Brandon, or damn near even Clearwater, Florida. 39 hotels booked, lock, stock, and barrel. So we definitely, and all the Airbnbs for the most part are being sold as well. So that's what it is. So just real quick, we got merchandise. Here we go, right here. Todd, what it do? Man, I'm on live with Lavish podcast, man. I've been talking about the Jamboree. They did a podcast today for us in honor of the Jamboree, just to get it out there. They're out of Detroit, my man Lavish. So I wanted to bring you on, man, and just tell you thank you. And I was just giving them a story of your dream that you created, man, and how you created the dream and why, and then bringing me on board to help take it forward. Give the people a little bit of what the Jamboree is about.
Hey, good evening, everybody. And once again, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. First of all, I want to thank the podcast for having us on there. I'd like to thank my business partner, Big Tail, and we appreciate him being part of this event. The United Bikers Jamboree is an event that we're bringing all the bikers and motorcycle enthusiasts together here in Tampa, Florida. This is an event that we've been putting together for the last 2 years. And we want everybody to come down here and have a great time, have a real great time, lots of fun down here in Tampa, Florida.
Todd, when it comes to the caliber of event that we're putting on, I told him, man, that me and you, we're not sparing any expenses to show people that they're being respected, the money, the love that we have for them. What does the Tampa Jamboree mean to you?
Man, Tampa Jamboree means a lot to me. It really has, because it took a lot of time, a lot of effort. You know, it takes away from my full-time job to put this on for this event. This event is a huge event. We've put a lot and lots of sweat, tears into it. Meetings after meetings with different dignitaries, meeting with the hotels to make sure we get great hotels for the people. Entertainment. You know, we're trying to bring something that no one else has done. We try to make this a top-notch event. We understand that it's a biker event, but a biker's event, you want to be able to see things, do things, and not just sit around and do nothing. That's what we're trying to, do here. We want to make this a destination as a vacation / a biker event.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my man Top. Again, we have done everything we can, and when he mentioned the hotels, we don't have no bottom line Hiltons. We're talking about the Marriott, the JW Marriott. We're talking about the Aria. We're talking all of the hotels that we got. These hotels that we got are, we went with all of the top of the line hotels. So I promise you definitely will have a tremendous good time while you're in Tampa, man. And we are working constantly every day. Me and him on the phone daily. He's at meetings daily. I'm taking phone calls and meetings and back and forth. I'm flying back and forth to Tampa to be here, to be there. He's flying back and forth to Atlanta. But it's just a lot of work, man. But Top, I want to thank you, brother. And again, I'm proud of you. And we will continue to push this legacy.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate you being part of this event, man. We're looking forward for it to kick off on Memorial Day weekend. We're looking for everybody coming to Tampa and enjoying themselves.
There it is there. I'll hit you after the show, Top.
All right.
But anyway, so that...
My business partner on the line real quick, see if I can get him on.
There it is. Let me turn it there. All right, so that's my man, Top, doing his thing. So, again, Lavish, I want to thank you, man, for having us tonight, man. And any other questions you guys got? Anything else you guys got? Or...
Man, people got to worry about...
Oh, so let me speak on this too, because I know this probably one of the things that they came to you to. I did a podcast about me being a snitch, and I told basically what I said was, if you come to Tampa with anything other than a smile, I'm telling on your ass. This event will be heavily secured. This event will have security for any and everybody. This is not a MC event. You will not be able to get any MC favor. Your credentials don't mean anything at this event. Period. So basically what I was saying is that if you come into Tampa with anything other than a smile and the intentions to have a good time, then this is the wrong event. There ain't no patch policing. Ain't no asking no questions to whoever Patreon and whole 9 yards. We're just making sure all around that we do everything we can to keep everybody safe and for everybody to be able to have a good time. I want you to be able to come to this event, let loose, get with your partners, have a good time. Hell, if you get out of control, they lay you down in the bushes over there until you get some rest, the whole 9 yards, and do your thing, man. So that's the difference between this event and all the other events, is that we're not putting up with anybody's BS. This is not an MC event. There are no clubs in charge of this event or running this event or in conjunction with this event. You feel me? Other than our sponsor clubs that are helping host the event. But you're looking at the bosses, me and Top, period, and the city of Tampa. So this is not one of them events where you have to worry about, if so-and-so never going to be there and if so-and-so never going to be there and this and that. We encourage everybody to wear their colors. Wear your colors. Wear your vests. Do whatever. Man, represent. Be proud to represent. But you will be able to wear your colors. You will be able to have a good time and have as much fun as possible without any of the BS. And that's the thing that we are working on severely. So when I made that statement, if it offended anybody, then thank you. You're supposed to be offended. Because that means you had intentions on coming there with some bullshit. So that's how I feel, and that's what it is. But I just wanted to kick, because I know you got that too, Lavish. So I know that.
No, I mean, man. Let me, one thing about it, man. Since doing the podcast, man, I've been, getting a lot of great, feedback from it. But then at the same time, I'm noticing it's not very many. I could be wrong. You've been around a lot longer than me. People that's doing biker podcasts, so I do get a lot of phone calls, texts, and messages, about certain things. So I do pay attention and keep my eyes open. But I got you over. I guess to clear the air and put it out there, because I'm always talking about just put it out there, in a respectful manner and everything like that, man. It's chats, some talks. Big Sale uses this platform, just to, get rich off of the bikers. That's it. He gets rich off of the bikers. I got my own view on that. But, you elaborate and I'll share mine afterwards. Nothing negative, though.
No. So listen. What a lot of people don't understand is that, for me, FHO is a business. It's a brand. It's like anything else. Just like your Levi, just like your Harley Davidson, just like your Victory, just like it's a brand. It's a brand, and all businesses require money to function and to survive. Now, what's so messed up about FHO is that I give more than I receive. And I'm going to put it out there like this. And if you guys disagree, then tell me you disagree. But I'm willing to say that 70% of the people that are watching or listening to me right now are motorcycling because of FHO. I said it, I ain't taking it back. Either you went and bought a motorcycle or you joined. I'm responsible for most of y'all members joining your club. Period. I've given so much free game, so much knowledge, so much understanding. I've helped so many different people call me daily for this question, that question, how to do this, how to do that. That I give way more than you could ever give me back. I promise you that. Now, I work my ass off. Lavish has been to my studio. This ain't no cheap stuff. Yeah, you been there, Pedro. Yeah. So, I spend everything that comes to me really goes back into the studio, because my thing of it is I never want to be mediocre. I always want to be the best that I can be with everything that I have. So, when people say I get rich off the bike set, you don't tell Harley Davidson that. You don't tell Kawasaki that. You don't tell Can-Am that. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell. You don't tell the local restaurant that you go to, to hang out for bike night. You don't tell them that. So what's the difference? The difference is, I guess, because you feel like you know me. I guess you feel like you personally know me, so that may be an issue with some people, because they probably, I guess you feel like you don't have to pay for the information, or you don't have to pay for the knowledge, or you don't have to pay for the game. But my whole thing of it is that at least I'm there with you. Both of you guys, when I come to Detroit, you see me. When you come to Atlanta, you see me. And I've never been any other way but straightforward. So at least, unlike Harley Davidson, I'm gonna say, and I'm not bashing I love Harley Davidson, but at least I come around. At least I pull up on you. At least I come hang with you and spend time with you, and you can call me. My phone ring all day, all night. If you need something, ask me. So I really don't know what else to add to that, though, Lavish. As far as that, I mean.
Okay. Yeah. No. I just because I get comments that come through my phone, my inbox, and then on the live feed. So it's only fair that I, answer as many of them as I can that comes down, so that I am, getting questions that people may have asked. I do understand it's a business, man. I mean, this is a hobby. We make investments on our equipment, and we enjoy motorcycling. And I mean, when you got guys that come around, selling shirts, I guess you could say they making money off the bikers. But I mean, who would you rather support? The guy that you ride with, or a guy that you don't know? That's the way that I look at it, man. And then, when I look at you and where you started, because you started from the cell phone, sitting in the hotel room.
Period.
Or at least when I first started paying attention to you, man, going out of town.
Yeah. I started with I started with a Note 1. I think we're on note 12 or 13. I don't know.
Right. You know, so just to see you come from, you know, the cell phone to, the studio, man. And I'm looking at where I started from. I mean, I ain't started from a cell phone, but I can see how people that's not doing what you're doing can be judgmental. And I deal with it the same way. I just deal with it differently. I mean, because, you know, once you out here, you got a platform, man. People paying attention to you, people watching you, man. You know, you can have people that like you, and you can have some people that just do not like you just because of who you are, man, and what you're doing. You know,
like I said, man, and that's the coldest thing though, is when people pass judgment without ever even talking to you, without ever even, you know, asking you or finding out who you are or where you come from or that level right there. They just automatically prejudge you. And that may be something that we have to deal with as a people and learn to get past. And you said it earlier, so many people have called me and said, Sale, how did you start your tow truck business? Where did you get your lift from? Sale, how did you start your LLC or your S Corp? Sale, how did you start your podcast? What equipment do you have? I mean, and so forth and so on. And I freely give that information. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's nothing. I want all of us to have a top 100 podcast. Shout out to FHO Podcast Radio. Anyway, I want all of us to have a top 100 podcast. I want all of us to have a successful business or a business, whatever it may be. I want everybody on here that's listening, that will ever listen to this, to follow your dreams. You know, and this is my thing. What you don't see behind the scenes is the time that I spend giving you the game, the time that I still got to be a father, I still got to be a husband, I still got to be a brother, I still got to be a son, I still got to do all these other things and give you game. Because like I said, and Pedro and you both will agree, we can just keep what we know to ourselves and be good. And let you deal with whatever you deal with, how you deal with it.
Right. So you know, I just definitely had to touch on it because, like I said,
and I appreciate it. I really do.
People want to know, and me personally, I can just imagine how it's going to be once I take off. When I got 15,000, 20,000 followers, man. I mean, I enjoy what I'm doing, but also I got $15,000, $16,000 tied up in what I got going on in my studio.
And you just starting.
Microphones and all that stuff. So I can see it possibly coming, man. You know, it's just part of the game. You got to deal with it, man. You just got to know how to roll with the punches or whatnot, man. And you know, however you can hustle and make your money, you got to do it. Now I do have one that said, hold on, let me make sure I read it.
I want to ask, while you find that question, I want to ask Pedro quick because this is a question that people always ask me.
Yeah, man, you influence me too, man. Yeah.
No. This is my question to you. This is my question to you.
You in that big old pot, you know what I'm saying? You in there, snowman, you know what I mean?
Great.
Juice.
Great.
Smile. You know, I got a hell of a suit, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a hell of a little combination there. You know, some of these, you know, MC clubs here, outlaw clubs here.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah.
So let me say that. Can I ask you my question?
No, go ahead, bro.
Okay. The question that people always ask me when they see you is, Sale, how did that motherfucker get all that Louis and Gucci and shit he be rocking all the goddamn time?
Well, I like fashion, man. A long time ago, like I was playing on one of the podcasts, a long time ago, with this biker shit. I was raised around the biker shit. And I never wanted to be a part of it because it looked, no disrespect, no settling, but it looked dirty. You know what I'm saying? So when I begin to see it, you know, West Coast, you know what I mean? Out West, how they do it, you know what I'm saying? They were doing it a little differently. So I'm like, oh, I can fuck with that. I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just can still be the same. I don't gotta like.
Cause you know what I do. I wait on you. I wait to see you every year at an event, and then I go buy that for Queen for Christmas because I know it's some fly shit. So, you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, I just be like that. I get all my Christmas ideas from you. I be, oh yeah, that's some fly shit. Let me go on and see it. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's my take on it.
What you got, Lavish?
Hold on, I got a question for you. What's the? Let me go back by it. Oh shoot, I gotta read it the correct way. What's your relationship with Black Dragon?
Black Dragon is actually, I would call him a buddy, a partner, a pal, a friend of mine. Black Dragon been doing this stuff for so long, man. He's been a part of a lot of great history, from Biker Boys to being part of Black Sabbath MC, which is one of the greatest MCs out as well. And he got a lot of history and he got a lot of knowledge. And we, when he was getting into the social media arena, he reached out to me and asked me to help him and to show him. So I put him on with the YouTube, the Facebooks, and all the Instagrams and all that, man. And he has just taken it to a whole nother level and blown up, man. So, and he'll tell you that. He'll tell you that Big Cell started him. I started him in social media. And, and it just been that combination ever since. So Black Dragon is a good dude, man, as far as that. Now, and I'm going to say this now. He don't do no motherfucking riding now. So, but, he don't.
You said he don't.
He don't do no riding now. You know what I'm saying? He don't do no motorcycle ride. You can tell him I said that. Tell him Big Cell said you don't do no motherfucking motorcycle ride. First off, he got the wrong motorcycle. I think he got a Victory or a Gold Wing or something. So that's, automatically counts him out, But other than that, man, he's a hell of a dude, and I would consider him my friend, bro.
All right, that's good. I don't know how to ask this question. I don't know how, because I see everybody kind of got their own mind, so they kind of do what they want to do. But have you turned this motorcycle thing into a commercial thing, where people are blaming you for watering down the motorcycle world with your podcast?
So if you say, and I got you. If you say that I've watered it down, then the faucet had to come from somewhere, because everything I preach on is what I see and what I know and what I learned, and I preach it to keep other people from making mistakes. So when you ask the question, did I water it down, you would have to say social media probably has helped water down the MC, because it used to be a private entity. I totally agree. You used to ride past the club out, and Pedro will tell you this, he's been around long enough. You have been around too. When we were kids, you didn't know what was on the other side of that wall, on the other side of that, the front door. It would be, it probably would be a few bikes outside. You would hear a little thumping on the wall, and that was it. But you didn't know nothing. You didn't even know how to read a vest. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't know how to read a vest. You didn't know what it stood for.
Right.
So go ahead, Pedro.
Go ahead. I'm 100% what you're saying. I just think that to me, things change. Period. You know what I mean? It's like the set has just evolved to it got bigger. How can I say that? It got bigger. So it's just like anything else. It's not going to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't expect it to be like it was in the 70s. In this 2022. No,
you gotta evolve. Everything evolves.
I hear that all the time. Man. Mike said it's watered down, but at the same time,
it's a different type of people, man. It's different breeds of people. That's how it is.
That's pretty well off. You know what I'm saying? In the clubs, they be like,
man, I ain't about to do all that crap, man. I ain't about to do all that. I don't need the club.
So.
Well, see, and I tell people this all the time too, though. So every generation has its strong points. Okay, for example, a lot of my OGs didn't ride the way we ride right now. They couldn't ride the way that we're riding right now, but they did. They motorcycled in their terms at that time. They motorcycled on their time and their terms. That don't mean that we're better than them, because now we ride state to state, on a regular, and they didn't or they couldn't. You feel what I'm saying? So every era of it has its strongest points. And my biggest thing, like I tell everybody, is that you got people in this motorcycle community, you got people in this whole motorcycle thing who take from it what they take from it, they give what they give, and they love what they love, and you have to respect that portion of it. I don't have a problem with somebody owning a motorcycle and never riding it. I have a problem with you trying to communicate with me because I own and ride my motorcycle. So you can't jump in a conversation with me and Pedro about doing 48 states and you ain't did 48 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just a difference in conversation. But I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them for not, you know, doing 48 states or seeing the world. That's their business. That's their motorcycle to do what they want to do. One thing I try to do is I try to make the rules and the regulations that change on a daily. That's another thing too. The rules change as they go, depending on who telling you the rules. The rules change. What I try to do is make it a happy medium and to give it an understanding that makes sense enough for you to do what you need to do to motorcycle. So watering it down, like you said, it's different times, different days. You know, back in the day, you wouldn't dare find a camera in a motorcycle club.
You're barely gonna get in there without no rags. Yeah. You're barely gonna get in there if you ain't got no rags on. Unless it's a memorial, a repast from somebody's funeral.
Yeah, that part. So.
You know, yeah. God doggone it, Sam. I just, man, why people don't be liking you nowadays? You my guy, man. I want to say that, man. I want to say that, man.
I mean, you gotta understand, man. You gotta understand.
You my guy. They
hated
just ain't realized, man, how many people, man. Yeah, I mean, well, let me not say that. I'm not gonna say so many people. I'm gonna say a few people because I don't know that many people that actually, you know, says, you know, too much about you because, I mean, me, I'm one of the guys that like to watch your show, man. But, I mean, what about the guys that watch your show just to criticize your show?
I mean, again, it's a different day because my thing of it is, and this is what I tell people all the time. One of the things that I tell people all the time, you hate me that much. You don't know me, but you hate me that much that you'll listen to me.
I just want them to click on my page. All I gotta do is wait. All I gotta do is watch it.
I'm just saying.
I'm satisfied.
Pedro, I hate Pedro so much that I know he gonna be in Memphis, so I'm gonna come all the way to Memphis just to see what he wearing because I hate him. I'm just saying. So when you think about it, bro, and again, one thing I'm gonna tell you is this: people always say, "Your hater, let your haters be your motivator." I'm my own motivator. You know, I try my best, and it weighs me down sometimes. I try my best not to let, you know, the hate or the all of the rumors or whatever it is. I try my best not to let it weigh me down. But as a man, I'm just being 100. As a man, sometimes it gets a little heavy. But for me, everything I do, Lavish and Pedro, everything I do it from my heart. I don't do it because I'm trying to get a view or I'm trying to get a like or I want you to watch me. I could care less. When I do a podcast, whatever number it was that was on or off, it is what it is. Period. I'm done with it. I said my piece. I did the podcast, and I'm done with it. So that's one thing that people need to realize. And anybody else that know me know, you can talk about me is till, you know, even if it's funny, I'm gonna laugh with you. So it ain't even that don't affect me as far as that go. But again, just let me be. You know, just talk about me all you want to. Just keep your hands off me, and I'll keep my hands off you. Period.
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of bike riding you got going on this year, man? Outside.
So, actually, today is Wednesday, man, and what Thursday, Friday, in 4 more days, I'll leave heading to California.
What's going on over there?
10 to the end. We're going to get. They got a new hamburger spot that just opened up in Compton. So we
get your burger.
Check it out, man. Give me a burger. Come on back. And then on the way back, the Soul Brothers, Arizona Soul Brothers is having something. So we're gonna fall through there and hang out with them for a couple of days, and then we're gonna come on back, man. I mean, you know, this new burger joint. I understand they got a different kind of beef that's been imported from somewhere, so I definitely just got to check it out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so that's about it. But we leave this Sunday, and probably about 4 of us. We're gonna make it a trip. So if you guys don't know, Sarge, his name Chris Houston, on Facebook is his name, Chris Houston, and we call him Sarge. He has created a movement called the 10 to the end, where it's a patch and some other stuff. But the movement is more than just a patch. What he has created is an adventure that he wants you to share with people. Like, for example, if any of you guys had the opportunity to see Pedro and Jaja's journey, it was epic. It was, just their journey was epic. It was a lot to be learned. It was a lot taught. Jaja learned a lot, so, and this is what Chris Houston is trying to do. He's trying to...
Hold on, 16. When you talk about that ride...
Oh, okay.
And John B, that's when I first... You already know where I'm about to go. That's when I first found out about who Sale was. And I wasn't smiling. Nor was I laughing. Listen, I want to tell it since I got you here, man.
Go ahead.
We can laugh and tell these stories. John Pedro, they go do their 48 states, whatever, people like Lavish, man, you let her go out there and do her thing. I'm like, yeah, she good.
Pedro?
Yeah, but, I'm cool. They out doing the thing. She checking in with me, whatever. And,
hold up before you go there.
What's up?
All the talk is going around, but it's never been actually spoken.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah.
All right, well, here it is. Here it go. The epic moment right here. Let's get it, baby.
No. So everything. They go do their thing. They go down to Cali. They come back. She at home. I'm like, all right, cool. She at the crib. So I'm on the internet. And I'm just. Like, I've come across this video. I don't even know who No Big Sale is at this time. And I'm looking at this video. I wish I could find it where I can pull it up. And I'm like, hold on, this is interesting. And he talking about Pedro and Ja. I ain't gonna go into detail. I want to talk around it. He's like, yeah, man, they gotta be doing something. They on the road together 2 weeks. And I'm sitting there. I don't even know this dude. They know him. Oh, I'm hot. I'm telling you, I'm hot. Because I'm sitting over there. I'm ready to just slam her.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what you do? What is this dude talking about? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going in, and she's like, I don't know. I'm like, how's a guy from somewhere else talking about this situation, talking about you going out of town, making these accusations, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, I don't know when I'm going to call him. All right, so time go by. Just a short version. When I say time go by, it just sounds good. Because in my mind, I'm like, I can't wait till I see this Big Sale dude. So they had the Tuskegee guys, in Indiana.
Yeah.
They got their thing that they passing out the 48 state blacks and everything like that. And,
he was on that blue motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on that. You was on the blue road.
You was too. You was on the blue street line, wasn't you?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'm coming up here because I know he gonna be there. And she like, no, don't be going up there. You don't come start some stuff and blah 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 blah. So I get up there, right? I see him, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh, that's the guy right there. Okay. She like, man, don't mess up my time. She said something like that. But me, I'm a guy. I want to say something. Even if it's nice, I want to say something real slick. I don't say nothing. I see him in the diner. Because it was where the hotel was at around the corner was a diner.
Yeah. Right. On the end of the hotel. Yeah.
I seen him. I was like, man, right now at the time, we just go walk up in there. I'm about to go walk up in there, man. But I ain't do all that, man. Long story short, man. Sale was a cool guy.
Yeah, I mean, did I do a hate him on that Pedro, or was that just a regular sale?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, it was hate him. Oh, it was hate him. Okay, yeah.
Hate him had the whole world, man. You shook up the whole world, man. I thought about hating him a couple months ago. I'm like, man, the whole world is on front.
Yeah, I remember that.
You might be bringing hate him back.
You plan on bringing him back?
Listen, let me tell you,
I'm sitting there and said he was by himself, and I'm just sitting over there, and I'm like, man, I should just go over here, punch him in his mouth. I already know this dude, but he talking, because you got a guy, you sitting there with your lady. Like, man, ain't nobody about to be saying all that kind of stuff and think I'm about to be cool with it and stuff. But then they be like, oh, man, you and your feelings and all that. But me, I don't care about all that. That's going to make me feel good. So we at the party and everything. Well, I think she got mad because I was still mad. Irritated. I ain't even recorded getting her plaque or nothing.
Fuck your plaque.
I couldn't even focus on that because I'm sitting over there. I'm focused on him.
He gonna hate his cousin right here.
Hey man, listen, and that's why Hatem had to get out of town. They was gonna kill Hatem, man. I'm saying it was to the point, bro. For real, it was to the point, man. Like I would go places, and people was like Lavish. I mean, this one dude. I don't know if he had a gun or not, but he said he had one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, it's just all jokes. It's comedy, my nigga. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, all I know, man, I'm sitting up there, man. It hit the internet. It's flowing through the town. Oh, man. You see him? Did you see that? Hey, Lavish. Lavish, I'm telling you, man. You sure they ain't did nothing, man. How can you trust your girl going there? They out of town together. They in a room together.
And that one was crazy.
It's in my head.
Because what was so crazy was I knew Pedro's wife. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't know you at the time, but I knew Pedro and his wife. So and that was the thing about Hatem, man. Hatem, I created Hatem, man, strictly to have fun. I mean,
fun wasn't so fun.
Yeah.
I want to say, listen. Let me tell you this. I can't remember. I need her. I don't think I even rode there with her.
Oh wow.
I don't think I rode there with her. I think I got on my bike and I rode by myself. I rode by myself there and met her and found out where the room was. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think that was. But I think it's cool. I think at this point, man, you probably should bring it back, man. I mean,
no, I'm good.
You might
I'm at this point, bro. I'm too old to be fighting for no reason, man. It just ain't even.
Hey, man, believe it or not, don't say a true story. Man, that was some fun though, man. And believe it or not,
yeah, it was fun when it wasn't on me.
Do that? No, not that particular time. I'm talking about period. In a nutshell, between that. And you just posting shit a lot of on online and podcasts and everything else, man. Believe it or not, you taught a lot of people a lot of stuff though.
And it was fun for me. For me, it was more fun than anything else, man.
You taught a lot of people a lot of stuff though.
Well, I appreciate
through this whole thing, and a lot of people they ain't gonna give you credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them do. Because some people, I got a couple members in my club be talking about it all the time. Like, damn, I learned that from the podcast.
I don't know, man. I think, well, from Purcell podcast, man, I think a lot of it, and I could be wrong. I'm going to say for me, I think Big Sale played a strong part with talking enough trash to make guys ride their bike. Not saying that they wasn't riding their bike before. He just made it more public. Where now it's like, man, I can't talk about riding from here 100 miles or something like that. We got to ride, couple state lines and all that kind of stuff. I think the platform just opened it up where you had guys wanting to ride now, because that's the new thing to do is to talk about how far you rode your bike.
Well, I take so basically so we're gonna be nice with it. So basically, Big Sale made Yonder. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, a lot of people got that shit from me.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I'm not sure if it originated, but I'm gonna say I got it from you. That's where Lavish got it from.
Well, I appreciate it, brother. I mean, and again, I learned from my first trip snowman. From there to just being from the West Coast, but not being able, being down south, but being from the West Coast, wanting to go back home, and just understanding that. And I'm gonna tell you what it is for me. And people say, "Do you ever get tired?" Like we're leaving this Sunday. Do you ever get tired? Every trip is different. Some of the stuff is familiar, but some of the stuff is different. You be like, "Damn, when did they put that there?" And then it all depends on where you go. Who you go with. Like, so for example, if me and Pedro go, we done been 3 times, but then somebody else go. It's gonna be a different. It's a different adventure.
Different.
Yeah. So and it's just
yeah. You gonna know if you felt if you get along with them for sure.
Yeah, that's part right there. That you damn sure. Cause I don't care who you is. Yeah. If there's any hate in your body for a motherfucker, it's damn sure gonna come out.
Man, listen, man. How you had? What's one of the worst trips that you took riding with somebody, man? I know if you had a bad trip, it's a very memorable trip.
The worst trip that I ever had, believe it or not, the worst trip that I ever had was with Bags. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Bags. It was the funniest trip on video, but it was the worst trip in motorcycling because he broke every rule that he can break on purpose.
What were some of the rules you broke, man?
Okay, so one of the things that you cannot do while getting yonder is smoke a cigarette. You can't be a smoker. You can't be a chain smoker because it's not going to go with what we're trying to do, gas stops and be here. It just ain't going to happen. Not only was he a cigarette smoker, but he smoked Black and Milds. So when everybody else got a 12-pack of cigarettes, he got a 12-pack of Black and Mild. In every gas station, he got to smoke at least 1 or 1.5. So now the gas stops, Pedro, grow from 5-7 minutes. Yeah. And then it's to the point to where he don't even give a fuck. When we pull up at the gas station, hey, you know what I got to do? Bro, come on, man. God damn. So now every gas stop.
I'll take your helmet off, dog.
Yeah. Every gas stop, 30 minutes, my nigga. Every gas stop, 30 minutes. So that was one of the things. Then the second and probably should have been first was he didn't know how to ride.
Oh man, that's the worst thing, man. Was he going over 60?
Listen, man. So let me tell you. First off, if you go to FH or Atlanta J, if you want to see the funniest shit ever, the videos are hilarious. They should be a movie. Somebody should have bought the rights to them videos and made a movie because it's hilarious. But the reason why I even got the Bags was he found me on YouTube and he poked and prodded, called me every day. Hey man, when you gonna ride? I'm like, hey man, I'm not riding no time soon. Blah blah. Well man, you said on your videos, you said you ride and you can go anytime you want to go. Yeah, I can, but right now. So finally, Pedro, he swung on me. He said, well, if you're scared to ride your motorcycle, just say so. And when he said that, I say, get your ass here by Monday. I think it was Friday night or Saturday. Be here Monday. We out. And this what killed it, Pedro. He said, and I'm paying for everything, so what excuse could you have?
Oh man, he done called you out.
Are you? And he said, and I got the bag, so I'm dead serious. So I said, oh well, if you serious, send me $2,000. Send me $2,500 and be here Monday. He went to Western Union and sent me $2,500. Never met him. Sent me $2,500 and told me he'll be there Monday. Now I should have known when he pulled up Monday because he was only coming from Clearwater, Florida. He left Monday morning at 7 a.m. and didn't get to me till about 5 p.m. Yeah. From Clearwater
Maybe he was sightseeing.
Yeah, okay. So, and he pulled up with his wife at the time and his son that was following him in the chase. What are they following you for? We getting ready to keep going, So he got there. Man, I'm a little tired. So we got a late start the next day, whatever, because we got it the next day. He didn't have this. So we leave Atlanta, Pedro, probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We get to Mississippi. From Atlanta to Mississippi is probably about 240 miles or 240, 250, whatever. The first, I'm talking about from Bama crossing the Mississippi, boom. So it's dark, it's nighttime. Hey man, it's about time to bed down. I'm saying, okay, well brother, I was planning on riding all night because we behind the 8 ball. Well, no. I said, well fuck it, you paying for everything, you paying for the rooms, not a problem. So I said, so we pulled over I'm talking about as soon as we crossing the Mississippi. I don't even think we made it to Meridian, wherever the fuck we at. We get to the hotel. He paid for the hotel. We get in the room. When we get in the room, I'm like, bro, if you're tired, take your ass to bed. He making phone calls, and he downstairs smoking, and I'm hungry. I want to eat. He done ordered food, and he done ordered pizza and lobster and shrimp. And he doing it big. I'm like, bro, take your ass to bed. I said, now, you know what we do? We start checking the weather. We check the weather. I said, now, you know it's going to be raining in the morning when we leave. I said, we're going to get an early start. We're going to get about here about 4 in the morning. Oh, man, I ain't know. I said, it's going to be rain. Oh, I ain't worried about no rain. This is the funniest shit ever. I'm going to tell y'all this week. So, next morning, we get up, get dressed. Hey, man. And I had to wake him up. Hey, come on, let's go. Get your ass up. We go downstairs. Lavish is pouring down raining. I'm already suited and booted. I'm booting the boat. He comes downstairs. Hey, it's raining. I said, bro, I told you that. I said, it's going to lighten up a little bit as we get down the road. We only got about maybe 100-some miles of rain or whatever. Yeah,
I'm scared of rain.
But it's raining. And it's dark outside. I said, bro, listen, man, we got to get past that. So after an hour, so we got downstairs. My alarm went off at 3. We got downstairs. So supposed to leave at 4. We ended up leaving right about 5:30. Okay, boom. Dude, before we get on the freeway in the rain, it's drizzling. Before the next exit, he pulled up on the side of me. He's patting on his tank. I'm like, what's wrong? Because, we gassed up the night before. Man, hey, man, he called me. Hey, man, I forgot my wallet and everything, all my money and everything at the hotel. And I'm like, well, how the fuck did you forget that? What the fuck is going on? He's like, man, I don't know. So we get off at the next exit, get back on the freeway, go back, and we get back off to go to the hotel. When we see the hotel, dude, he go from 30 to 100 miles an hour and run up under the canopy and get off his bike. Say, man, I fuck that rain shit, man. I can't do that shit, man. I said, what you mean? He said, man, we going back in the room, man. We got to wait till daytime until the rain stop or something. I said, so what happened to you? I ain't lost my money and wallet. I'm just, dude.
Oh man.
So now, Pedro, I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off. This is what pissed me. This was the highest. When we get back to the hotel, when I walk in, the receptionist say, "Oh, y'all back already?" Bitch, I ain't back. He back. Bitch, I'm you know what I'm saying, me. You know what I'm saying, me? Yeah, so I mean it was, but the whole trip was like that. The whole trip. It was always something. I mean, and then he had a smoking weed problem. So another real quick one. I said, dude, we get ready to come up on the California border. They got dogs. They got man, I don't give a fuck. Whoop, 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 whoop. I said, bro, I'm telling you, you've never been across the California border. They got the dogs. They got the woo woo. Man, I just told you. Yeah, I've been smuggling weed forever. Woo woo. I've been woo woo. Oh, okay. I said, well, let me go first. So we go through the California thing. The dog is out there. We go through the border, and they clear me. Keep going. I take off. Bob. He right behind me. So I'm right now. I'm doing about 25, 30. I'm looking in my rearview mirror, and his lights cut off. Boy, I hit it to 110. Bob. I'm gone because I'm not with him at all. Yeah. Yeah, when his lights cut off, that means the bike is off, and they got him. I'm gone. So he said what happened was he stalled. He was nervous and stalled. I didn't give a damn what it was. I saw the lights on the bike cut off. That means they got you, and I'm out. So it was just shit like that, man. Just every day was an excuse. I mean, we literally were gone like 62 days on that trip. We left in March and came back down in late April. And the most miles we ever did in one day, Pedro, was like maybe 450.
450 miles.
The most.
In one day.
The most.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. So you plan on because I know you be busy, man. You plan on coming up to Detroit this year, or you trying to go on with the flow of work, whichever way work push you in?
My schedule's kind of busy now. Like I said, we're doing this California trip. Then when I get back, it's April. I think I got another trip in April, and then May. I think they got the Black Wall Street thing or whatever they got going on in Oklahoma, so I think I'm gonna be a part of that. And then I got something else right before the Jamboree. Then I got the Jamboree. Then we got Pound for Pound. You feel me? Then at the Pound for Pound, you got Breed, and so it's kind of a cool little schedule. I don't know exactly. Pedro, when is your thing up there?
September.
Yeah. So I definitely might can come up there for that. And can I?
Yeah, don't forget about the Lavish car and bike show.
When is that, Lavish?
That's coming. What? It's in September, probably a week before Pedro.
So then so what it is what I'll do is I'll come down and stay with you for a week, and then when I'll switch over to Pedro house for a week. So shit, I'm good. My only problem is why don't I ever ride up there? Is the weather always bad in September or something?
It's fair. It's good.
It's like Haiti.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I can ride there, so I'm gonna put that on my calendar. I got it. I'm gonna be a week with Lavish, and I can, while I'm there, man, I can. Matter of fact, send me my application for a job that way I can wash some cars or something. Work one of the tow trucks or something while I'm there. Earn my keep.
Yeah, I gotta get you, man. I think this year, man, I gotta figure out, as far as the time for both of us, man. I think I want to take a trip with you, man. 2 podcasters, man, and kind of. I mean, you already doing it. I'm gonna be doing it as well, but just recording the adventures, man. Adventures of foolishness.
And that's the part too that people don't understand, because that's hard to do. It's hard to bring all that equipment, to remember to record and stay safe on your motorcycle. I mean, like, I'm making decisions now about California. I don't know if I'm gonna take my drone on this trip or not. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna pack everything. I got my camera bag pretty reasonable, but it's a lot, man. But anytime, Lavish, you already know, you, Pedro, you guys are family. So anytime we get a chance to get together, let's put it together and let's make it happen, man. And I think the world would definitely benefit from it, because we all have so much to teach. We still got knowledge, we still got game, and I'm definitely, me, you, Pedro, or whoever, however you want to do it, whenever. And I'm definitely going to put that on my calendar, man, where I can come up and catch your event, and then stay long enough to support Pedro and them on their event, and then I can come on home after that. But I thought it was something with the weather or something. I don't know why that I always fly up there, but
it's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. September is pretty decent. I mean, it's getting into the fall, man. But the beginning of September, man, it's great. It's great, man.
So there it is. There. Let's set it up, man. Where I'll be there and come on in, man, and hang out, man. So, real quick before we go, I know it's been late for those that still are there. So we got the Tampa Jamboree gear, man. At rideyourshit.com.
$200, man. What do people get, man? For $200.
For $200, you get to come in safely. But you understand me. The gear is on rideyourshit.com. We got the hats with the different bikes on there. If you ride a Street Glide, a Road Glide, or a Road King, you can get the different hats, all colors, female outfits, female attires. Good quality shit, of course. If dealing with Big Sale, we don't do nothing but quality. And shout out to my girl Trisha, that put this stuff down for me, man, and came on board and just took over that part of the business, man. It's been beautiful, and I just thank her for that, man. But again, for the Jamboree, any and all questions, you can hit me up. I promise you, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be good, and we're gonna have a good time, man. And stay tuned for this next artist that we're adding. We are working diligently on adding one more artist for that Saturday night.
I heard it was Jay-Z. I heard it was Jigga Man.
No, what had happened was, originally, somebody, when he sent me the contract, I thought it said 10,000. But because I thought, so somebody made a mistake and didn't put all the zeros on there. And as much as I would love to have the Hove, it's just that my budget ain't really set up like, my bank account ain't really set up.
Man, when I'm looking at that video, man, how is that SoundStream radio working out for you, man?
Listen, man, it's not
controlling. You can't control the engine features on that radio, can you?
No, so if it's not made for, if you have the highest radio that Hardy has, the GT Boombox radio, if you have that one, then I would not give up that radio for the SoundStream.
Okay, but if you got the previous,
if you don't have the highest radio that Hardy have, then you would be crazy not to get the sound stream, because they just added a feature, a plug that you add to it, and it makes it totally wireless now. So you literally can put your phone in your pocket, and your Android Auto or your Apple CarPlay is still on your screen. You can still work your navigation. The radio itself is waterproof, so it gives me all the comfortability I need to, when I'm on my trip. I don't have to worry about it no more. Like when I had the Sony you couldn't get it wet at night. If you park, you got to cover it up. And now with this one is more waterproof than the actual Harley. So and especially now that they made it wireless, where you got wireless CarPlay and stuff like that, you can't beat it, hands down. It's a beautiful radio. The features are beautiful. You got your waves, your maps. You got all your different streaming platforms and all that. So it's real cool.
Yeah, no, I seen that and I was like, man, I wonder does that have anything to do with the engine features and functions? But
if you have that, and they say the new version that's coming out is gonna have that, which I don't see how, because that's a Harley Davidson. I don't think they would give up those rights or share those rights. But again, if you have that top of the line radio from Harley, where it's short, the touch screen, and this is not the radio for you. But if you have anything less than that, then you would be crazy not to have this radio.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What else? I think that's good. I mean, you got something else that you want to talk about, Pedro? That you want to share while we got a big sale over there? 17,000 YouTube followers on there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You said what?
17,000 YouTube followers.
I'm gonna let you have it. What did you say, Pedro?
I said,
that's what he got. Let me go ahead and check.
Please. I wasn't gonna say nothing. But it is what it is. And don't say followers. It's a difference between followers and subscribers. Of course,
subscribers. Yeah, subscribers. Yeah. Subscribers. 17,000. No, he had 18.7. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Let me give you 18.
Over now, when you put it collectively across the board, I have over 19 million followers. But I only have so let me explain to the fans what you guys are not doing to support us. Okay. Now, and again, either way it go, we appreciate you, we love you for tuning in. But when you watch and don't take the time to subscribe, we lose. We lose. Taking the time to become a subscriber is what
is one click.
Yeah, is what gets us to the. Well, no, first you got to fill out a profile. You got to actually fill out a page, and then it's one click to become a subscriber. When you guys watch the videos, that's fine and dandy. We have no issues with that. But when a subscriber watches a video, it means 10 times more than just you clicking on the video and watching it. And I try to tell people that all the time. And
you're a fan of ours.
Yes, and that's the difference between us and the persuasions. The persuasions take the time to subscribe. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the difference. That's why you get the different numbers. That's why they get more sponsorship. That's why they do more. That's why you see more of their videos, because they have the subscribers. Everything that we do is based on numbers. So when Lavish goes to his meeting to get an endorsement or to get a sponsorship, the people say, "Well, what are your numbers?" And Lavish says, "Well, I got 50,000 people watching me." Okay, well, what are your numbers? But his numbers only say he got 500 people subscribed. And I'm not just saying he got 5. He should be way more than that now. But as a matter of fact, let me look at, so since I'm talking shit, hold on. So
I ain't got that many, man. I'm only at 6,700.
Okay, so he's at 6,700, but he may have 300,000 views. So
man, you know what, man? Said I got 5 million views on my channel.
That's what I'm saying. But he only got 6,700 subscribers. So that's the problem. That is a problem when you have 5 million views but only 6,700 subscribers. But again, we understand it is what it is, but that's just something that we as a people have to fix and get and understand, that becoming a subscriber to our channel means 10 times more than you just a person that watches the videos on our channel. So, hey, if you understand that, like, subscribe, and hold on, matter of fact, let me see. Hold on, let me hit that real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So real quick. But anyway, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and that means a lot to us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, you do.
So, other than that, man, what we got, man?
Man, we got a great show, man. I got to get you on here again.
And I appreciate you asking me those tough questions too. I know you didn't want to ask them, but I appreciate it, brother. No, I really do because again, it's nothing to hide or it's nothing to run from. I do make money from my motorcycle career, hands down.
You should though.
Listen, this is what they don't realize, man. Again, I'm gonna say it again. All this equipment, that road procaster that he got right there, that's $550 piece of machine, man. That microphone that he got, man.
Well, see, you understand this too, though, Lavish. I got the Roadcaster when it first came out, like, maybe 2 years before. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it went down a lot. I mean, so it just is what it is, man. From cameras to microphones. Yeah.
That SM7D on the low end is $350. Yeah. The high end is $500 just for that one microphone.
Yeah, that part.
That's one microphone.
Yeah, and I got 4 of those total.
I ain't even got one yet. However, all this stuff costs money, man. And then when we provide these videos that everybody.
The program that you own, that costs you. The program that they own, that they watching you on, just
it costs, man.
Not to mention the computer that's streaming, the computer that's pushing that out.
Yeah, they don't understand that. And all we need is that subscribe button, man. But man, like you say, man, certain people just want to subscribe, man, just because of who you are, man. That goes for me and you.
Hey,
we trying to get them subscribers up, man. It take time to push these videos. I mean, we enjoy doing it, but at the same time, when y'all watching, we give y'all something to watch and be entertained by. So, we want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe and like and all that, share and follow and help push it out, man. And you actually know us. That person you know it. Communicate with you could get hands on. You gotta catch us at these bike events. You gonna see me out here riding. You gonna see Pager out here riding. You gonna see Sal out here riding.
Well, one thing about it though, if you come through Detroit and you break down, you definitely should go see Lavish. If you come to Atlanta and break down, you know what I'm saying, you might, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got you, man. We got you, man.
I know I'm coming, man. Tow truck and all. Shoot, man. At any point in time, I'm on that bike. I can go drop that bike off the hop in that tow truck, man, and go get it, man. Shoot. All right, Sal. Tell them where they can find you at, man.
Everything on all streaming platforms, however you listen to your podcast music. I'm on iHeart. I'm on Google Play Podcasts. I'm on all of your podcast streaming platforms. Again, iHeartRadio, iTunes Radio, the whole 9 yards. I'm also FHO Atlanta GA on YouTube, Instagram FHO, Twitter FHO, whatever it may be, and that's it, man. For the most part, you can find me on a highway killing bugs daily. Fuck them. You understand me?
Oh, man. And then, man, I like to still talk stuff, man. You got anybody you want to call out while I'm on the phone, man?
No, I mean, for the most part, man, I'm going to do a call out, man. My call out is to Jaja G, man. I'm calling out Jaja.
Jaja grandmother.
And she still either sell a motorcycle or ride it. I want to call out what's that other boy up y'all way too that be talking shit all the time. I forgot. He ride a Harley for sure, but I forgot his name. And I want to call out. I want to call out all of them young fast cats from L.A. that don't go past Arizona. Yeah, ride your motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? I want to call y'all out too. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all cats. And other than that, man, I just want to, and I'm going to tell you this, to all of the sisters that are out there showing y'all asses, making us men look bad out here on these motorcycles, I salute you. I love you. I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing, man. Y'all buying the CVs, they buying the CVOs and the Rogue Lies, and they ain't playing no games. You understand me? So, yeah, so shout out to all of the beautiful women, big, tall, small, black, light skin, brown, it don't matter. We fuck with you. You feel me? So shout out to the ladies, man, that's doing their thing. We love you guys. And everybody, man, just the biggest thing about, before I go, I'm going to leave you with this. At the end of the day, when it was all said and done, You could tell a story of how you did it, or you could tell a story of how you watched somebody else do it. I'm gonna leave you with that.
Sal, can I get into the Jamboree for free?
What you can do is, if you buy a regular ticket, I will let you hang with me, and you will be able to get a few perks from hanging with me. But you see, that's why again I took the tickets out of me and my partner's control. The city is controlling the tickets, so we don't even have we have no control over that. Listen, we've already hired a bunch of white folks. We've already hired a bunch of white folks to handle entrance and all of that. Therefore, you can't get there and say, "Where's Sale at?" They're gonna say, "Well, pay to get in, and then you can go find Sale, and he can give you your money back." But
it's me.
So that's why that's why y'all be able to be on my golf cart, and you be able to just say they with me, you know.
Hey, Sale, can I, media pass? If I got a hey, I'm with media. Do that.
I will, if they are accepting media passes, I will vouch for your media pass. If they accept it, I don't know if they're accepting media passes, but if they are, you show up with the proper credentials, and I got you.
I'm here with media. I'm media relations.
Well, just show up with the proper. As long as they can scan it. Oh yeah, he's me. Okay, then I got you, player. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Clarence Watts on YouTube. Man, what about them Indians though? What about them?
I mean, I have no problem. I mean, Indians are good people. I mean, they got tribes and they got casinos and stuff. So I have no problem with the Indians. How?
No problem.
How? How? Yeah. Oh, you talking about the motorcycle?
Yeah, I guess that's what he's talking about. All I do is know he said about them Indians, though. Oh, so I'm a Harley guy. I don't know anything about them Indians.
Yeah, well, so I'm gonna say this: you got people that buy not Harley because they just want to be able to start that conversation right there. You feel what I'm saying? They buy them because I didn't buy me a Harley because everybody got Harleys and they think they all of that. So you went and bought the bullshit, because you wanted to prove, whatever point you wanted to prove. And my thing of it is this, is that the one thing about Harley Davidson is it's a nationwide brand. Anywhere you go, you can pull up at a Harley Davidson dealership or store or function. I really can't say that with Indian. But again, I don't know. So I've never... Pedro, have you ever been anywhere and said, I want to stop at an Indian store?
Actually, so when it comes to that bike shit, I'm kind of prejudiced about bikes. I really like HD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just want the Rolls Royce and motorcycle.
So the answer was hell no. Just keep. Because I'm being nice. I asked you a question. Okay, there you go.
Hey, I'm just asking, man. Clarence Watts said, don't worry, we bringing them Indian challengers from Detroit, man.
Well, come on, man. Hey, Clarence, challenge on, man.
Shout out to Clarence. He on the ground. He coming, man.
Shout out to motherfucker. And shout out to all the 3-wheel auto cycles out there. I can't wait to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? The 3-wheel auto cycles.
Hey, listen, man, I got in trouble. I ain't say I got in trouble, man. The auto cycles and the 3-wheelers, they wasn't happy with me last week, too, man. They ain't like me calling the 3-wheelers big wheels.
Well, I call them auto cycles because I call them auto cycles because you don't even need a license to drive. You don't need a motorcycle license to drive them. So it's really a motorcycle. You don't need an M endorsement. You don't need an M endorsement.
I don't know about that in Michigan.
Trust me, to drive a Can-Am. I mean, to drive that Slingshot shit. What is that called? The Slingshot. Yeah, you don't have to have an M endorsement.
They make you guys in Atlanta wear helmets in them.
Hold on, I wonder.
No, they don't.
I don't know. No, because old boy from here they didn't have no helmet.
Hey Siri. Do you have to have a motorcycle license to drive a Slingshot?
Okay, I found this on the web for do you have to have a motorcycle license to drive a Slingshot? Check it out.
Okay, it says let's see. certain states require an operator license. All you need is motorcycle license to ride a Polaris Slingshot. Can I use a Polaris Slingshot to pass the skills test? No. You could not use a Polaris Slingshot to pass the skills test and get the required operator license. Can the skills test be waived? The information is not available. Can I obtain a motorcycle learner permit? So certain states, Alabama, so I guess it's certain states that are requiring you to have a endorsement, but not all states. I don't think Georgia's one of them. I don't think Georgia, you don't have to have a motorcycle license to Florida. Florida, you don't have to have a helmet, so why would you have to have a license? So.
Okay, that's interesting. So, Sil, you named Truth, the bald-head Truth. She said you gave her name.
Yes.
She just hit me. Said, and Sil gave me the name, the bald-head Truth.
Well, she was at the time she was going through a lot with her cancer, and she was dealing with, losing and cutting her hair off to represent cancer. And her strength is amazing. Toya to me is one of the strongest women out there, man. When you sit down and consider her journey, moving from there to Texas all by herself, starting her own business, holding her own weight, still being a beautiful woman on the set, still being sexy, and without having a reputation, without destroying her reputation, and then just buying land and, buying cattle and just all the beautiful stuff that she does, and she's fearless to me. Even when she's vulnerable, when her truck went down, she was vulnerable, but she was still, to me, fearless. And the name Baldhead Truth just fit because at the time, like I said, she had shaved her hair off to go through the cancer stuff and just everything she was going in. She's always been to me about just being truthful about her sexuality, her cancer, losing her breast. Just everything. It was just, so the name just came to me. What about the Baldhead Truth? And she loved it, and that's what it's been ever since, and she's lived up to it ever since.
Yeah, well, she definitely just let me know, again, for like the 50th time, that you named her the Baldhead Truth.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff that I've done, man, again, for people, and
they're not going to talk about the good stuff, though.
No, but like I said, and Toya is fearless. When you look at her journey, she's fearless. The stuff that she's been through, most people probably would have went in the corner and shot themselves in the head. But she comes out, she finds a way to come out, on top, and she's just good people. So shout out to Miss. Matter of fact, this is for you, Toya. This is for the truth. Yeah, this is for the truth. So yeah, take that moment and enjoy your day, man, and everything else. Lavish, again, I can't say how proud I am of you. Pedro, to be your friend is an honor for me, and I love you guys, man. And I love throwing your name around too, especially when I can't. Hey, where you from? Do you know? Oh, well, you ain't even from there, please. You're not even really from there. You live there.
They don't know our names. Detroit.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I asked the old white lady. She's like, huh? Yeah, okay, you ain't from there. Go to that store. So, no, but it's definitely an honor, man, to be in you guys' presence and to have you guys call me your friends and partners and pals. And again, it's just awesome. Lavish, you keep doing your thing. Pedro, you keep doing your thing, being you. And as long as we stay solid, it just is what it is, man. So.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I appreciate that, man. You make sure you tell all your people out there, man, go like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lavish T. Williams.
So right now, man, if all of my YouTubers that are on my live right now, if you're on your FHO Atlanta GA live, go to Lavish T. Williams on YouTube. Lavish, Lavish, T as in Tom, Williams. And go subscribe, man. Subscribe. Don't just like, but go and subscribe.
Because I got some cool stuff coming, man. See, I'm hitting the streets doing interviews.
I saw that. Hey, listen, man. I saw that too, man. I said, listen, what in the Fiji? What is he doing? And it was really cool. I'm gonna say this too, though.
What's up?
I'm gonna say this because I really was like, damn, I should be there. Because didn't no sisters agree with the sucking dick, man. They just did not. I mean, all the white girls, for sure, 3 at a time, 9, and hit me in the eye with it. But the sisters like, nah, we ain't doing that. No, it wasn't the sucking. It was the back door. It was the back. Oh, the swallow. Yeah, that's what it was. The swallow.
The swallow. Yeah. They was gonna spit a swallow.
Yeah, the sisters. Yeah, none of the sisters. Yeah, none of the sisters. Hey, sisters, understand this. It's called the prize for a reason. You understand me? And that's, see, I'm finna get in trouble now, fucking with Lavish and Pedro. And I'm gonna just say this. Because you're not getting the proper protein, may have something to do with your skin being a little blemished. I'm just saying, you can take it how you want to take it, but, you know, it is a nutrient value in swallowing that part of the game, you know. So
that's what it's all about. And I went out there on the street and I asked those questions. So fellas, you can go check out that
it's a hell of a, hey man, and it's funny, it's some good and it's actually some truthful conversation too, because that shit was cool as fuck. It really was.
And I got more to come, man. So when you look at for all of the big fail subscribers out there, when you look at my platform, man, I got all kinds of stuff, man. I got something for everybody.
Yeah, you do your thing, man. And you got some major hitters on there, too. So even Freeway Rick, I got Rick Ross coming to my concert, but he got the real Rick Ross on his podcast.
The real Freeway Ross. So got his number. Call him in a minute.
Yeah, so that's
Ray Herb, man. My guy Ray Herb. He said, "Big Sale." He's been a fan since you brought the HD racing. So I guess he's saying he's been a fan since you started the HD racing down there, the FHO racing.
So, and I appreciate it, man. And Jaja just chimed in on my shit talking about she do ride her motorcycle. Jaja, listen, back in the day, when you was the shit, I mean, you know what I'm saying, when they feared you, when you was like one of the first females on the block with the big motor game, you know, but over the last 3 years, Jaja, it just hasn't been, you know. I'm sad to say it's, you know, I know the truth kind of, you know, may wiggle you a little bit, but you know, you are no longer feared in the bike world as you used to be feared, you know. You know, now you're just Lavish's homegirl. You understand me? Yeah, that's just this. Oh, that's Lavish homegirl. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no longer. Oh, that's that's Lavish homegirl. So it is. So that's what it is, man. But I love y'all, brothers, man. It's been fun. This is a hell of a podcast. We gotta do this more. We gotta get this thing worked out. Pedro, keep doing your thing, man. Tell the wife I said hey. Everybody else said hey. Yeah. If you get a chance, man, show me a little something so I can get her a Christmas present early. I be having to wait till I catch you out in public somewhere to find out what she gonna get for Christmas. So you know, anybody that listen now, y'all heard me say that when you see him, the boy razor blade sharp, man. He stayed razor blade sharp, and trust and believe it's some shit that you ain't seen. From Versace, from Gucci, from Louis, from, you know, some shit.
Some stuff that ain't even came out yet. He got the exclusive.
He ain't playing that. He ain't playing that.
When we got Bello fake Lavish, are you going to Tampa? That is in the works. I got to check my finances because we need to go down there.
Man, Lavish gonna be there, man. He gonna come. Listen, man. Don't let these cats fool you.
A lot of questions I gotta ask.
Don't let these cats fool you. Lavish will be in the building, whether he gotta find 17 toes to get to Tampa, he will be there. So, you know what I'm saying? If he gotta transport to Tampa, he gonna be there, you know, and I already know my man Pedro coming to show love, so they will be there, trust me.
Amen. Like I say, I'm coming down there with the media pass, man. I'm coming to the gate with the media pass. When the other people turn their back, I'm sliding through the gates.
That part right there, just don't get caught, because I just told you the police ain't playing. But you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. I love y'all. Keep doing your thing, and it is what it is, man. Don't forget to support my man Lavish T. Williams YouTube, FHO Atlanta YouTube, and all streaming platforms, and again to Jaja. You feel me? I love you, Jaja. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know, I appreciate Lavish putting you on. You feel me? And you know, you still being around grandma. You feel me? You know, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna say this: used to be one of the greats. Yeah, used to be one of the greats.
Okay.
Yeah, used to be one of the greats. But anyway.
All right, yeah. So we gonna go ahead and wrap that up, man. Until next show, man. Listen, next week, man, we got something in store, man. We got some women coming in. We got some women coming in.
So opinionated too.
Yeah, they got some things that they want to voice, and I'm not going to speak publicly about it. I'm just going to say we got some ladies. It's about 3 of them coming in next week, and they got something on their chest. So it should be very, very. It should be interesting. I didn't even want to tell me everything that was going on.
I definitely can tune in for that because I love stuff on women's chest. So
I do too. I love it both ways. Yeah. All right, thanks for tuning in, man. It was cool, man. It was a pleasure.
There it is. I love y'all too, man. Listen, man. Before we go, understand this, everybody. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Whoever you praise, give them some praise. Understand this. Life is too short for you to be worried about anything other than what you can handle in front of you. Take it all one day at a time. Live your life and with no regrets. Peace.
You already know it. Make sure y'all
let me hit it with this though real quick before I go, man. Boom. There it is.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do our thing. It always free though. But love y'all, love, peace, hair grease. I'm gone, man.
Yep. Right. I got it. I ended the live.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Daddy. I love y'all, man. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, so still, man.
On your radio, best podcast show since the Misfits couldn't carry on, but I'ma carry on and get the party cracking. The homegirl 7 carats, no protect passing. Yeah, she on the rap. If you want action, 800 plus, it's a known fashion. Keep her back up, playing cause the wheels cracking. Big Cell can keep it real. What a passion. All gas, no break, in and out of traffic. You see your brother on the hole, respect the passions. Whether they outlaws or outcasts. Big Cell's top 5 when you in traffic. Ride your ride, mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect others and accept the game. Spread black love the old-fashioned way. You miss the West with the South, it's a master pass. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Sell on your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Sell on your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Sell on your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Sell on your radio.
Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations.
No doubt.
Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business. Have enough love for yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and love to ride, man. We gone, man.